Today's book is There's Nothing to Do by James Stevenson. We have some words we're going to talk about as we go through this book. I have two new verbs for you, settle and whirl. And I have two words that can be either a noun or a verb. Board, burrow. So listen for those words while we read today. There's Nothing to Do by James Stevenson. It's never been this bad before, said Marianne. I can't stand another minute, said Louis. I think I'm going to scream, said Marianne. Me too, said Louis. Scream, said Grandpa. What seems to be the trouble? We're bored, Grandpa, said Louis. There's nothing to do, said Marianne. A bit quiet around here, eh? Said Grandpa. We hate being bored, said Louis. I know how it is, said Grandpa. I was once bored myself. You were? Said Marianne. When was that? Said Louis. I was about your age, said Grandpa. My little brother Wainwright and I were visiting our grandparents' farm. Inside the house, it was so still that you could hear the dust settle. Settle. Let me read that sentence again. Inside the house, it was so still, you could hear the dust settle. If you look at our picture, it says fuff, fuff, fuff. That's the sound that the dust is making while it's settling. So if the dust is settling, what's it doing? You're right. The dust is not moving anymore. It is falling down and staying there. So when something settles, it stops moving or doing whatever it's doing. The opposite would be to keep on going. So we're not going to settle here. Let's keep reading. Outside, all day long, the cows kept yawning. Yeah. Yeah. The birds were so bored, they kept dozing off and falling out of the trees. Thump, thump, thump. One especially dull day, our grandparents went off to market. Bye, dears. When we get back, we'll have lots of fun. Such as what? Oh, we might look for a 4-leaf clover, or we might can prunes, or we might even sew a quilt. Wah! Oh, please. Waynie started to cry. Don't cry, Waynie. We'll find something to do. How about another walk? Would you like to look at clouds, count flies, take a nap, have a glass of cold water? How's that sound? That's not nice, Waynie. Well, to look on the bright side, we only have 5 days, 7 hours, and 20 minutes left here. Then we can go home. What do you think of that, Waynie? Waynie? Grandpa can't find him. You might have noticed by now that Grandpa has a mustache. And I think Waynie does too. Remember, in these books, the grandpa is telling the story to his grandchildren. Here's Grandpa now. Here he is in the story. Do you think when Grandpa was little, he really had a mustache? Waynie, get down! Waynie was on top of the windmill. Don't want to. I'll give you some ice cream, Waynie. Ice cream? Strawberry ice cream. Okay. And he jumps. Waynie landed in a wagon full of hay. So he was all right? Well, not exactly. The wagon started rolling downhill. It went farther and farther. I tried to catch up, but I couldn't. The wagon hit a fence. Crash! Was Waynie okay, Grandpa? No. Waynie went flying into an enormous cornfield. Crunch! And he disappeared. I went looking for him. Waynie, Waynie, Waynie. I searched for hours. When I finally sat down to rest, I heard something coming. Crash, crunch, snap. It was Waynie, riding a large pig. Waynie, get off that pig right now. Do I get ice cream? Okay. Just then, a bunch of bees arrived. I see a pig. Will you look at that? Bzzz. Wow, a big pig. What a porker. And they stung the pig. Oink, 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 oink. The pig took off with Waynie still on board. There's that word again, bored. This is a different kind of bored than the way the kids were feeling when there's nothing to do. Here's our word, bored, B-O-A-R-D. This can be a noun or it can be a verb, something we do. Look at Waynie. He boarded the pig. That means he got on it. Just like when you would board a plane or a boat or anything else that you're going to ride. You get on board. Now, if I'm going to use board like a noun, that means it's a thing. It's a big, flat piece of wood. So a flat piece of wood is a board, but to board something means to ride it. Let's keep going. Oink, 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 oink. You weren't bored anymore, Grandpa? Not at that exact moment. Crash, splash. I followed the pig's trail through the barn. Then I heard a great splash. The pig had landed in the horse trough. But where was Waynie? Try the hen house. Thank you. Sheep's giving him a little help. Is Waynie in here? What's a Waynie? Waynie! There he is. So everything was all right, Grandpa, right? Not quite. Suddenly, I was pulled backward farther and farther and lost my grip. Waynie was gone. Hey, give me back my brother. A large mole had grabbed him. The mole went into a hole. Waynie, are you all right? I could see the trail and hear Waynie's voice. Help, help. I dived in after Waynie and the mole and chased them. Waynie? I'm coming, Waynie. Hurry. Beg your pardon. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, gross. Oh, hey, who stepped on me? Who stepped on me? Did it get lighter after a while, Grandpa? No, darker and slimier. Then something brushed against my face. It was a firefly. What are you doing here? I'm trying to get my little brother back from that big mole. Well, good luck. That mole is a pain. Hey, gang, let's help this kid. All the fireflies are going to help. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Light! Go get him, kid. Thank you very much. Did you catch up with Waynie and the mole, Grandpa? Well, we got pretty close when all of a sudden I saw Waynie and the mole running towards me. They were being chased by a family of rabbits. It was a mistake, an honest error. No peace, no privacy. We're so sick of moles burrowing into our burrow. There's another one of our words. This one could be a noun or a verb, and they use it in each way in this speech bubble here. Let's read the sentence again. No peace, no privacy. We're sick of you moles burrowing, that's something they can do, into our burrow. That's a place. So burrow is a place. It's a hole that might be used as a home for an animal. So a hole in the ground, somewhere a rabbit or a mole might live. That's a burrow. If you are burrowing, it means you're digging. So to make a burrow, you have to do some burrowing. You can use it both ways. You wouldn't believe the mess those moles make. They throw dirt all over the place. They have no consideration. Always a pest. We try to keep a nice burrow. I followed them out of the tunnel. Sounds like that means the same thing as burrow in this book. Just stay out of our burrow. Go dig somewhere else. I'm sorry, said the mole. What did I know? It was dark. What's the matter, Waynie? Are you hurt? No, I want my ice cream. Did Waynie get some ice cream? Oh, yes. And then things got dull again, said Louie. Not exactly. We went out on the porch to have our ice cream. But just then the sky got dark and we heard a roaring sound. Here you are, Waynie. What's happening? We were lifted out of our chairs and our ice cream blew away. It's a twister. The twister carried us right through the house. It whirled us all around. There's another new action word, whirl. If you are whirling, you are turning around in circles, like a ballerina or the scrambler ride at the fair or a tornado. If you have room, whirl around right now. Whew. Let's see where they go after whirling around. Suddenly, the twister was gone. Waynie and I fell down through the sky. sounds sort of dangerous, wasn't it, Grandpa? Well, it could have been. Fortunately, we landed in the back seat of Grandpa's wagon. Thump, thump. Did you feel something just then? Probably just a bump in the road, said Grandpa. Well, look who came to meet us. I hope you weren't bored while we were in town. Not really. We rode back to the farm. Now let's have some fun, said Grandma. Let's sew that quilt. What about that ice cream, Grandpa? Did you and Wayne ever find it? Well, my goodness. Did somebody say ice cream? Hi, Uncle Wayne. Hello, Wayne. You got here just in time. What's new, Wayne? Nothing much. In fact, it's getting a little boring over at my house. The end. So that was There's Nothing to Do by James Stevenson. And he's written a whole bunch of books about this grandpa who tells stories to his grandkids. And they're a lot of fun. So maybe if you have one around or if you're looking on Epic, you can find one. Have a great day, guys. Bye.